show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. This video is sponsored by my boy Fats Classic, one of the hottest rappers in the game, out of my hometown of Philly. His mixtape is in the description box. It is absolutely free. Definitely copy the link, download it, give my boy a listen. One of the hottest dudes out here. You can thank me later. Also, this video is sponsored by my boy Matt. Definitely check his apparel out on Instagram at WeAllFrom, WeAllFrom. Let's get to it. What is next for Jeff Horn after sending Anthony Mundine into retirement? The thing that was crazy about that fight is Jeff Horn caught Anthony Mundine with a shot that put him down. It didn't even look like it was that hard of a shot, but you knew it affected Anthony Mundine because he, the way he fell to the mat, you can tell that was, somebody that was pretty much out. And Anthony Mundine went out first round. And the main thing that I took from that fight was basically the interview afterwards, because I think that Jeff Horn said he felt great at the weight, but I think they fought at like 156, like 156 and a half, something crazy like that. And Jeff Horn usually fights at welterweight, fights at 147. And we all know Jeff Horn from, the fight with Manny Pacquiao. I am not going to get into that. Y'all not going to drag me into that. But the fight against Manny Pacquiao, and then he went on and took a loss to Terrence Bud Crawford. Now, coming off of this victory at a catch weight, basically, with Anthony Mundine, and everybody knows when you fight Anthony Mundine, you fighting him for a check. It's a bag. You're not fighting Anthony Mundine because he's a good fighter or anything like that. Like, he's just a guy that provides a check because he got a country behind him. You know what I'm saying? And I got a high level of respect, for Anthony Mundine, but he's not on anybody's pound for pound list. He basically said that he was going to retire after that fight anyway. So if a guy talking about retirement before the fight, he's already retired. Y'all already know that saying, but I believe that 110%. Now, what's next for Jeff Horn? What he should do is go back down to 147. That's what he should do, because that's where all the action at. All the action is at 147. At 154, it's extremely limited. Very limited at 154. It's not much for him. I mean, I can't see him against a Jarrett Swift Hurd. Can't see him against a Jermell Charlo, a Erislandy Lara, a J-Rock, Erickson Lubin. I don't know who he would fight at 154, but he said he felt great at 156. So could he campaign at 154? Absolutely. He could campaign at 154. But if Jeff Horn wants big names and big fights, he need to take his ass back down to 147 and go down to welterweight. And there's a bunch of guys at welterweight that I wouldn't mind seeing Jeff Horn against. Jeff Horn, Amir Khan, that's a good fight. Jeff Horn, Kell Brook, that's a good fight. A Jeff Horn and, Jeff Horn, Keith Thurman, that's a good fight. Hell, give me Jeff Horn, Earl Spence. It's a good fight. You can put Jeff Horn up against any of the top 10 welterweights, and I think it's going to be a good fight. The only fight that I wouldn't want to see is Jeff Horn versus Sean Porter. I just would not. Oh, man. That'd bring blood to my eyes, man. Like, them two, like, you might as well turn that shit into like a UFC match. Like, them two, it'd be a whole bunch of headbutts, wrestling, grappling. They'd probably be throwing each other to the floor. It'd be more takedowns and punches in that fight, man. That's the only fight I don't want to see Jeff Horn against at welterweight. But anybody else, I'm cool with. Jeff Horn, Danny Garcia, that's a good fight. Any of those guys at 147. It's just at 154. If he takes fights at 154 and he's most comfortable at 154, he's probably going to fight lesser opponents, and he's probably going to be fighting them in his home country because that's where the money is going to be at for him, and he can kind of continue to build his name and his brand in his home country. So Jeff Horn got some decisions to make. I don't think any of us was expecting Jeff Horn to knock out Anthony Mundine in the first round. I thought it was going to be a pretty good fight, especially with the catch weight, because when a guy goes up in weight, you just never know how they're going to look at a catch weight. But Jeff Horn is definitely taking that Manny Pacquiao victory and definitely rolled it over into a nice bit of momentum. So I would love to see him go back down to welterweight and get a couple of premier fights at welterweight. But if he fights at 154, I'm cool with that too. It's just you're not going to get him against any opponents that you're really, really going to be interested in. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.